It's strong pulsations. Peak signal 31 volts per meter. Very, very strong pulsations. We're at a strip mall. This is in Northwest Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Across from the strip mall is Northland Mall. So this tower over here used to be fully exposed and it had over 20 antennas, and now they're covering it up. It looks like it's something that should be on Mars. It's putting out pretty extreme radiation. It's on the property of a Lutheran church. We did talk to the church about the EMF radiation, and it's still up there. You know, unfortunately, people are profiting from these towers, despite the effects on people's health and the potential privacy issues, obviously, with 5G as it's rolled out. You know, this radiation, people need to understand, because I was reviewing the comments. There were some comments on BitChute. One guy was saying, well, how come there's nothing wrong with me? Well, he doesn't know for that fact whether there's anything wrong with me from documenting these towers, but he needs to understand the independent science that this is a cumulative effect over it could be 10, 20, 30 years of constant exposure to the EMF radiation. In the short term, depending how strong the signal is, you're going to get some effects. You could get headaches. If you live near here, you could experience insomnia. We visited one family. They were experiencing blackouts. So it depends. So that gentleman needs to do his research. Myself, I'm careful about our home environment, and we're keeping it as EMF free as possible. So, you know, to me, getting a bit of exposure from these towers, I don't think it's that big of a deal, and you know, someone has to expose it. But this tower here, it's pretty interesting. There's more to it than those antennas up there. Because if you go over here, there's a Walmart over here, right there. And there's a Best Buy up there. Well, those two locations are operating at 24.3 gigahertz signal. 24.3 gigahertz signal. That's very powerful. We were assuming at NCA that must be 5G, because it's so much higher signal than what the 4G towers, the 3G towers are putting out. I did talk to the oscillatory company. It's not 5G. It's actually a different spectrum. And what's happening is there's a power antenna in here, in this thing, in this tower, that's putting out that signal, and it's connecting to an antenna over there by Walmart, an antenna by Best Buy, and then from the antenna over there, it's connected to a switch, and then from the switch, it's connected to a, and it could be wireless or they could hardwire it, but it's their own exclusive access to the internet, and but it's coming from there like that. So this is just another component to what people are experiencing. Hopefully it's hardwired over there, because that's pretty extreme signal. 24.3 gigahertz. I did talk to the company, and they said 5G is not yet live, and they're not expecting it to go live till mid-late 2021, and that's what we were thinking as well. So we were surprised at the high signals, all the way up to 39.7 gigahertz, but these are just different spectrums, and it's not actually 5G. But it's still a concern because there's an antenna there that's transmitting that powerful signal over there, so it's affecting all the people in this public domain. And there's that tower there. So this tower used to be open. You could see all the antennas, and then they covered it up. So So that upper part there is all the antennas. And if you look closely, there's 4 sections to it. So I'm assuming there's at least 4 antennas to each section. So we're looking at least 16 antennas, part of that. Pretty crazy. Most people aren't even aware that it's here, or they pass by and no one's asking any questions. And there's the church there. I did talk to them. They're obviously making a lot of money off this, so it's unfortunate, but and then we got another rooftop that's connected into it right there. So pretty extreme radiation. It's completely maxed out at 31 volts per meter or higher peak signal. Very high. Look at that. So this whole area, believe it or not. We're gonna head to another tower over there, but we just wanted to mention that component to it, that through these oscillatory companies, there are antennas, additional antennas, part of these, the main telecommunication company towers like this one, that are connecting to other sites at very, very high signal, which is contributing to the extremes of the EMF radiation. And as I mentioned in the beginning, this is a cumulative effect, and you're not going to experience anything, depending on the person, but it's gonna be over years of cumulative exposure, and especially with 5G, that cumulative effect will be reduced because of the radiation is going to be so high, coupled with these other different spectrums too that are extremely high. So this is a concern. There's over 10,000 RF reports documenting this, and 10,000, over 10,000 RF independent scientific reports documenting this. So it's all there, and we got it on our blog at National Citizens Alliance. So please go check out our blog at nationalcitizensalliance.ca. And we want to take this opportunity to wish you a Merry Christmas and peace and prosperity in the new year.